Welcome to PenTellectual Conversations. You've just stepped into a space where the mind meets the soul. A place where poetry and conversation collab to form a silky, smooth vibe that flows like smooth jazz. Dope poetry, deep dialogue, and unapologetically real energy. So pour your favorite drink, light one up if that's your rhythm, and let the world outside melt away. So sit back, relax, and let's get into tonight's hot topic.
What's good, man? I've been waiting on this one right here. This is another episode of PenTellectual Conversation where dope poetry, deep dialogue, and unapologetically real energy always reside. And tonight is the lifted and gifted Cypher. Rotation filled with truth where pen meets presence and every bar carries weight. So if you came here for some surface level conversation, man, you're in the wrong place. But if you're here to hear words that move you and get you high in thought, you might be right where you're supposed to be. So let's bring these poets up on stage, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves for this very, very studious occasion. Let's get everybody up here. Oh, there they are, the Empire. What's good? Good.
How you doing?
What up, though? How y'all feeling?
Peace.
So we're gonna go in this order real quick. I want everybody to introduce yourselves. Can you tell a little bit about, K. Marie, I know you can't wait to talk, and I can't wait to hear what you got to say. So we're gonna start off with you, baby.
It's your girl, K. Marie. What's up, y'all? Blessings. I don't know what would make that man say that. Anyway, Blessings. I wear a lot of different hats, so I don't know what it is that you want to know. Just know that I do believe that everything I do is purposed and aligned, and I'm going to stand in that like every single time. So I'm a lover of all the arts, but I am definitely firstly a poet. I do photography. I make waist beads. I do spiritual line. Like I do so many things that cater to that. If Black Girl Magic had a picture, look. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, right. Blessed to be here and blessings to y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right, sexy Sage.
How y'all doing?
Big Sage, big bag. Okay.
Thelma Webb, aka the Sexy Sage, the Seductive Sensualist. Here I am.
No doubt. Marielle Shinobi, your poetry.
Konnichiwa. Marielle Shinobi of poetry. Gotta say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. Pimp name Slipback. You can say Marielle if you don't want to say all of that. What's going
on? All right. Next we got Mr. Panda himself, Acion Owens. What's good, Mike?
What up, y'all? Acion Owens, Honey Dripper Native, your favorite chinky-eyed panda poet, top spitter, here with my people, intellectual conversationalists. I'm happy to be here. Listen, we about to get it in. Everybody's smoking, but I'm high off an edible, and I've been high since yesterday, last night, so still pumping it.
Boy, getting high off infused chicken wings, man. I have never heard of that concept, but I have to try that. And next, finally, last but definitely not least, someone who I was told her name is the Coke Bottle Goddess. And so introduce yourself, baby.
Peace. This is Sunshine. How you doing? Yes. Officially named by Harry. I am the Coke Bottle Goddess, and I am the host of Shine Vibrations podcast on Friday nights on YouTube at 7 p.m. All that good stuff. So, bruh, bringing me out of retirement. I took a little sabbatical, had recent surgery. So this is the first everything being back on my healing journey. So appreciate the reach out.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, man. So let's go ahead, ease on into things before we get deep in. What you smoking? Like, what we smoking today? Where everybody blunts at, bowls at, joints? Where we at? We know you got chicken wing, AC. Nigga got infused chicken.
I can't really smoke blunts or anything like that, but shit, like I hit vape games and shit, so
Hey,
we
that's
gonna
you
rock with
smoking. That's dope.
we gonna rock with that.
So, Katie, what you smoking on today?
Oh, I got a little rainbow Zettles, a little lemon sherbet. Definitely two of them for the creatives. One of them gives a euphoric sense, if you will, keeps you uplifted, happy, giggly, little bit of freaking, and I ain't gonna hold you, huh? And then the other one is for the creatives to expand the creative mind, for you to be settled and grounded at the same time, being high and floated, and that's my favorite thing, huh? What you got?
Who me? I'm sitting over here on this Blue Dream and Tropical Cherry mix right here, and I'm an old school dude. I went and found me a big ass Dutch Master and went ahead and rolled that for tonight, man. So I'm feeling good with this.
Oh, Dutch Masters is when I first started. Like, ooh, that's a throwback. That's a throwback.
You can even
Dutch
buy Dutch Masters here.
Well, hello. Hi. So this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. This right here is a super infused cannabis butter to the point where it's Kermit Green, baby. Cook this shit down with some buffalo sauce, some wing dip, put my chicken up in there, zabadap doobadap. I've been high since yesterday. We enjoying it.
The
I
boy
know
says
that's right.
"Zappadap doobadap." That is straight up pothead language.
Sounds like a blessing, though. Sound like a blessing in a jar, huh? We love it.
Don't it
Yes,
though?
Amen.
Right, those sensual, seductive sensual. You
Yes,
got me tongue
no.
tied. What you smoking?
Well, some everything. I had some Blue Dream earlier. I just had some Scream cherries. Look, it's that too, y'all. But and then I got some Zope somewhere, but I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if we're gonna get to that one.
Shine.
Well, it's a plethora of choices, especially
Yeah,
when it's like so
exactly.
but it's also, we cannot forget 420 also starts the tourist season. So this is also the first 5 days of shine. So I took in some White Widow, took in some wedding cake, some brunts, little gelato here, made a little cheesecake with it, made did some little infusions, some little things, different little things. So it's kind of
Mm.
right there what you want at.
Now, do any of you feel like cannabis enhances what you write about? Or is cannabis just something you do because you want to do it? Like everybody has their reasons for smoking, those of us that really partake. And I know a lot of us hear a lot. It's for my mental health, which I agree for the most part because it keeps me from breaking out in handcuffs. But do you feel like it really plays a major role in your poetry? This is for ASEAN.
I think sometimes cannabis can be like the super soldier serum that you get. It can really help a lot of people go to that level. But if you already have it in you to be that super soldier, the serum that you get from the cannabis is nothing but a little boost to show that you already got what you got. So I feel that sometimes. I stopped smoking when I was 19. I started back when I was 41. All that time in between of me not smoking from 19 to 41, I shut shit down. poems, plays, shows. I'm a bad motherfucker. And I got that without being high. Now imagine when I'm high. Who gonna fuck with me? Those who fuck with me. You feel me? So that's it.
Thelma,
Yes, love.
what's the difference between your public voice and your private thoughts?
Oh Lord.
Woo! My public voice and my private thoughts. What's the difference? Ooh, wait, honey. I guess my public voice would be. I mean, I'm gonna be truthful and I'm gonna be myself regardless, but I do have to act to hold my tongue in some ways. So I can't tell you exactly. I have, but yeah, I just guess it's like a filter, maybe.
Do you think cannabis helps you with that filter?
It depends. It depends. You rub me the wrong way, it is gonna be what it is. But yeah, I guess I can say it helps because it'll calm me down. So I give it a little percentage.
Sunshine, a lot of us, when we do smoke, those of us who smoke by ourselves on a regular basis, take that time to enjoy that smoke and really do a whole lot of self-evaluations and things like that. So is there a truth that about yourself that you had to sit with recently while enjoying?
Yeah. Yeah. Saying no. I had to sit with that. And the result of saying no, I ended up losing somebody in the process, but I had to sit with it because the no was for a purpose, it was for the right reason. And literally just sat with that yesterday and thought about it. I mean, I'm good in my decision, like I said, because I would have just been aiding and abetting, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what we about. So yeah, most recently it was like deal with it now so the next day we ain't gonna keep picking this shit up. And that's basically what it did, because today I'm good with it.
Miss K. Marie, how do you feel about the legalization of cannabis, and how does your opinion about that coincide with those who are still locked up behind it?
Ooh, I think it's wild. I don't really want to disclose where I live. I don't want people to my door. Hello, somebody. But in these states around me, it's not legalized, and there's a lot of our people. I say our people, our kindred spirits. No matter the color, a lot of our people are locked up on some serious charges. Like in the state of Alabama, they have built a prison just so that they can feel it, basically. And so they are locking down, like they are sitting on all the corners. They are like really making sure that they get people to fill these beds that they've just built so that they can pay for this prison. And so they have illegalized hemp, cannabis, CBC, THC, all the things. The diet weed is what I call it. I don't really care what it's called because it's diet weed. If I'm gonna smoke weed, I want the full thing. Hello, don't diet my weed. I don't want sugar-free weed. I don't want that. I want
sugar-free weed.
I don't want that shit. So I don't know what it's called. I'm not gonna hold you. It's not something I keep in my mind. But everything, even vapes, like rolling papers, all the things have been illegalized in the state of Alabama. That's crazy.
Wow.
Things. And so it's personal. I feel like personal.
Shit, like
I
that's
know people that have done time and that are doing time for said thing, and for the medicinal value, the comparison to alcohol, the comparison to the actual drug game, because I don't feel like it's a drug. It just grow like that. I think it was Bishop William Cat Williams, the bishop. I don't know if y'all are familiar, but he said yes, it just grows like that. You just bust it down. The bishop, he speaks the truth when he's on that pulpit, and I had to agree with him when he said that. So hopefully that answers your question. Trying to bring it around there, but yeah, I feel like it's personal, and I feel like there's some other things that we can definitely be focused on, as opposed to breaking down a plant and setting it on fire.
Shout out to Bishop Cat Williams. Like, that's damn, this nigga's been ordained. Oh man, Mario. Do you think people actually respect the culture of marijuana, or do they just like the aesthetics of it?
You said do they respect it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think once you get into the, I guess, cannabis culture, all you have is respect. It automatically develops into respect, because I mean, like, who hates it outside of people who've never done it before? Like, who actually, like, even people who done it then stop still. I think it's only people who like never really do. Well, the people who hates it are the people who've never done it before, or something like that, or had this, like, I guess, stereotype behind it, and never really gave it an opportunity or a shot. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, do y'all feel like everybody in America should smoke at least one joint?
Wait, say that again.
Like, do you feel like everybody in America by a certain age is mandatory for them to, like, they should smoke at least one time?
Oh, I thought you were saying everyone should smoke one a day. I was putting my thumbs up for everyone.
I don't know how to smoke one a day.
In hindsight, yeah, I don't think.
No, I'm just saying for everyone, like universally, at least one a day. It'll be all right.
These like a vitamin.
Yeah,
a vitamin. Take every
one a day.
Yeah,
one a day.
I like that. I'm taking my vitamin. I like that.
You know what I call it? You know what I call it? Me and my brother, a cup of Joe.
A cup of Joe.
A cup of Joe.
We got to go have a cup of Joe.
I like that.
What you doing? I'm about to have my cup of Joe. That's my wake me up. You know what I'm saying?
So listen. Longevity wise, I think if everyone should have a blunt once in their whole life, I have to say no, because we don't know how certain people are, and if they were to have it just once in their life, it might fuck up their life. I know people who don't have some shit that had some shit in it, and they had it one time and they fucked up for life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know about that, but at least a couple of jokes.
Nigga, I didn't know you was gonna try to think of lace in your damn thought process.
You can't expect me to. Hold on, you can't expect me to be high and not think deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm high. I gotta think deep, man.
You too light skinned to be that dark.
Poppy said no. Some people slow already.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get started. First round.
Poppy.
This first round. So I'm gonna kick us off with my first piece, and then we're gonna go in screen order that Yoshi already has set up. So let's get started. For a long time, I was inhaling outcomes without questioning the ingredients. Passing around versions of myself that was half truth, half trauma, twisted all together like it was something worth sharing, but ain't shit medicinal about coping mechanisms you never took the time to break down. So I sat in my own rotation, sharing my company with only silence. I started peeling back habits like backwoods when I realized some of them were never meant to hold anything meaningful. Just something to keep my hands busy while my mind stayed focused on survival. I broke down anger first. No soft crumble type concentrate. I had to put pressure on my pain until it started confessing, grinding through memories that fought back. This wasn't therapeutic. This felt more like an interrogation. So my trauma started snitching, naming names of past pains and replaying moments I tried to bury under the phrase, I'm good, but I wasn't good. I just found a way to be functional in my dysfunction, walking around like a pre-rolled lie packed with damage, waiting on the right lighter to expose it, but I lit that bitch anyway. I normalized chaos so much that peace felt suspicious. Had me looking all calm and sideways and shit because I was conditioned to survive storms, not sit still in silence, and I kept rolling pressure, packing people into my life that came with expiration dates. I was loyal to the lessons long after it stopped teaching me shit. But as soon as I pulled loyalty apart, I saw that I had been confusing proximity with purpose. I was the main one re-rolling situations that should have been ashed a long time ago. Trying to make broken connections, smooth smoke like I ain't taste the harsh truth on the inhale. Why did I keep choosing familiar damage over unfamiliar discipline? Why did I blame my environment instead of admitting that I got comfortable living in conditions that never wanted me to grow? Piece by piece, I separated who I was and who I taught to be from who I actually am. And that process is extremely hard because you got to admit that some of your favorite traits was really just well-decorated defense mechanisms. But once it was all in front of me, I made the choice to roll better. Instead of smoking the same struggle, I ain't come this far to keep inhaling confusion. So now when I sit at the rolling tray of my life, I'm intentional with what I touch. If it don't align with the man I'm becoming, it don't even make it past the grind stage. I don't smoke who I used to be anymore. I break them down for understanding, and I only roll what I know won't be harsh in my lungs. Paul Cram, welcome to the experience.
I'm just trying to grind some bud and roll up. I'm just trying to grind some bud and roll up. I just wanna smoke and toke and float, let go and joke and blow and choke on smoke and glow and grow, stay woke with folk that match my yoke, don't you? I'm just trying to find some bud and roll up. I'm just trying to find some bud and roll up. I just wanna smoke and toke and flow, let go and joke and blow and choke on smoke and glow and grow, stay woke with folk that match my yoke, don't you? I must be lesbian because I'm in love with Mary Jane, but I'm married, so Jane has to be my mistress. And the sense is that he and I are one. But with her haze and ours, it's an algebraic function because I don't know much about algebra, but I know that 1 + 1 is 2. And when we have me and most definitely you, it makes that equation true. And my equation's formula is encrypted in the middle of Mary's lane. She's dope. Fiend like a poet to words, using her herbs to smoke up her reflection. So come and go with me. There's so much new to see, so you can get high with me and maybe come fly with me and see things how I see. She's licorice lipped and thick hipped, and though we are close friends, hey, I'd still hit me sitting on top of the world watching the stars go by. and I'll puff and pass straight through Earth's atmosphere. I've had a man take me to euphoria, but never to the moon and back before. And starships were meant to fly, and she's my enterprise. So I spot her up, and she keeps my stars tracked. And every time I inhale, I warp to new planets. Mary Jane takes me the North Star height. She has a 9-planet reach. She covers space with my mind. My words simply fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. In other words, marijuana, roll up 2 papers and roll up ink papers, calligraphing its insides, and something about the way her smoke rises makes me crave her more. See, your sex is on fire. See, cats be on the cocaine troops going with China, putting tabs up their nose and popping tabs and Barbara. And I'm not one to trip or preach to choirs, but I'm just saying, you can do better. And it's wetter with Miss Jane. And the grass is greener in this plain. And if I could turn back the hands of time, I go back and meet you twice. Make that memory ice and frame it, because I feel like the girl at the bar who's been there too long can't stand up when she's not around. So I drown the inside of my swisher with more than just remnants of her. And I ask those herbs, well, shit, can I get a refill? To coat those no stash having blues with more than just the smoke permanently infused on my brain. God damn, Mary Jane. Woo, you got me. I'm just trying to find some blood and roll. I'm just.
I don't smoke to get high. I smoke to get quiet, because my mind don't come with an off switch, just a loop of everything I should have said, everything I swallowed, everything that still echoes like unfinished business in my chest. And some nights, I'm tired of being a place where all that noise lives. So I roll it, like I'm folding thoughts into something I can hold. Spark it, like I'm asking fire to translate what I don't have words for. Inhale, and suddenly the weight loosened its grip, not gone, just softened enough for me to breathe around it. People think it's an escape, but they don't see how I sit with my pain just without it screaming, how I still face myself just without the sharp edges cutting so deep, how I don't run, I just lower the volume so I can finally hear what matters. Because when the smoke curl up, it doesn't disappear. It carried pieces of me I didn't know how to release. Grief that didn't have a funeral. Anger that didn't have a permission. Love that didn't have a place to land. And yeah, maybe it's temporary. But so is everything that ever helped me survive. And I'm not looking for forever. I'm looking for right now. For something that lets me exist without feeling like I'm fighting my own thoughts every second of the day. So don't mistake my coping for weakness. This is me choosing not to drown in silence. This is me choosing a softer way to carry what didn't break me, but definitely tried.
Okay, her name is Mary. Yeah, that's my girl. Like I remember the first day that she entered my world, it was college. And my homies brought her on this road trip, and then she looked at me like, give me a kiss. So I grabbed her by the hips and I pressed her against my lips, and man, that kiss was lit. Had my mind all twisted. As her breath entered me, I began to feel ecstasy. And intimacy came flawlessly, and immediately I was like, yeah, she got to marry me. Come on, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, she said, okay. Immediately I was like, oh, yeah, you got to marry me. She said, yeah, and I was too happy. I mean, she is famous. I mean, I used to always see her on TV, and she was always in some kind of conspiracy, but I know it was all due to fallacy, but she's good to me. Because of her, it puts me in a whole different galaxy. And when we make love, ooh, It's like I'm always losing my virginity. But then it be having me thinking, like, if ghosts have sex, is it still considered necromancy? I mean, I don't know, but it does be baffling me. Like, maybe I can call up Casper and see. Wait, what am I thinking? See, that's Mary. I also want to know something. Like, this should be legal, like freely to give to all people, and that includes the green people. I mean, now I bring her to the homies that's within my circle, and she loves it here, and she loves the fact that I let my homies hit. I mean, she is with the poly shit, always down for the smoke. And when I said she looked so damn cute when y'all, she be saying that y'all look so damn cute when y'all choke. Oh, and I love how she suck. I love how I suck her soul out from her bottom hole. But in the words of Redburn, I'd be like, smoke, stroke, smoke, stroke, smoke. Yeah, y'all know how it goes. But yeah, that's kind of how we make love. So I guess she would even let me hit for like $20, but I don't know. That's my love.
See, I know I'm high because everything you just said was fucked up. Smoke, stroke, smoking the smoke out the bottom hole. I don't understand. When I get high, sometimes I get vivid. I see things that I shouldn't see. Hear words I shouldn't hear. Conversations that shouldn't be spoken, but they're there. Some call it schizophrenia. I call it the nigga side, where the truth resides and the pain is unveiled and opens your eyes so you can see what's real. That's what I see when I'm high. Yeah, I could be that chinky-eyed panda poet with African roots and blood that digs deep into the soul of the man who thinks he gonna one on me and they'll one on two. Or I just talk shit. Confused and misunderstood, maybe. But when I get high, the things you say make me laugh. So I'd rather you have me on a high day than on a bad day. Because when the weed's not in the system, I'm not wanting to listen. The next thing I know, I start tripping. I think that's my poet. That's it. I'm done.
This 45th chapter of my life, my bestie been present through all the struggles and strife. No judgment, our connection is so content. Early morning wake ups turn into late night hiccups. Always present, no hesitation. Make room, it's also a celebration. Since 13, rolling through webs of anxiety, flaming negativity, scorching mental enemies, relief from emotional disparities. Comforting pillow like clouds filling the air, our friendship can't be measured in pounds. Folded on me, my bestie wouldn't dare. Half truth spoken, hearts broken, what wasn't meant for me to see, my bestie gave me great clarity. The push that I needed, maintaining life, chasing that degree, can't be defeated. Elevation is everything to me. Common colds, COVID-19, multiple surgeries, our medicinal calisthenics was the best remedy. Straight facts, my findings are not obscene. Did I mention my bestie is magnificent? The linguistics is universal, flavors at disposal under the light. The aura so elegant, soft smoke fills my cipher. Loyal always, cause I'm a lifer. Time slows, thoughts drift free. If you can't tell, ganja is my bestie. Happy 420.
Buddy, that was a hell of a round, man. I enjoyed myself. What about people that might? Where everybody at? Oh, Yoshi, don't leave me up here by myself. I get nervous. Dope,
Yeah,
man.
man, that was dope, yo.
Dope, dope, dope. Fucking Dope.
Mario had me cracking the fuck up. That's like, what the fuck this nigga just
Y'all dope as fuck, bro.
what he just say?
Man,
Wow.
in a minute, I was like, oh, let me find this piece. Like, hell yeah, I forgot all about this piece.
Shit, I can only imagine what y'all coming with next, man. This concludes the first half of PenTellectual Conversations. What we're getting ready to do now is go pay some bills and listen to a little bit of music and talk to these sponsors. So let's go ahead and get with it. The first, there we go. So of course, our grounded sponsors is myself. We have Nice, TNT Business Consulting, and Desi Beats. So make sure y'all look these businesses up, man. They have everything you need. Next, we have the True Bars show hosted by She Bars. Tickets are $15 in advance, $25 at the door, and it will be featuring none other than our personal love, one of our favorites, The Rare Epiphany. So y'all make sure y'all check that out on the 25th of April. Versus in the Valley Celebration of Poetry Festival right there in Fort Valley, Georgia, y'all. April 23rd through the 25th. One of those days, I believe it's the 24th or the 25th, but our very own sister from the PPC show, Mystic, will be the host. So y'all make sure y'all check that out if you are in the Fort Valley area. Sensual Saturdays, May 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure y'all get there, man. I tell you all the time, this is not just a show. This is an experience. And it will be featuring our sister, Keynotes, also Spotlight Poet Triple P, hosted by the amazing Jay Simone. So y'all make sure y'all get there. May 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Ticket price. Contact that number for ticket prices, and I think they are at the bottom. Now, the party always starts on Tuesday, but you already know it don't end till Wednesday night. Poppy's Poetry Corner Season 4 Drip Show, beautifully dope. So as y'all see, man, it's going down Wednesday, the 22nd. The 22nd. And it will be your boy gonna be there, man, along with other heavy hitters from the Drip. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for Poppy's Poetry Corner. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. And if you would like to be a hot topic here on PenTellectual Conversation, or have your music for the Soundbite Artist of the Week, or if you would like some PenTellectual merch, if you would like to donate to PenTellectuals, because we are more than just a show, we are a movement. So no donation too small or too big. We love them all. But right there, that QR code will get you to all things PenTellectual, or you can hit that link right on the bottom. Fill out the form to be a hot topic, or for your music, or to shop for our merch, or to donate. Also, the sponsorship inquiries are right there too. Get it. All right. So now it is time for us to get to this music. And we have an artist by the name of Sunflower. I believe Pools and Halos. I believe that's what it's called. But let's check it out.
I might hop on this whole too.
Okay. I get so high, I'm flighted. Catch me a trip and put me in seat 20G. I cop the 7 for 20, my G. If you're floating with me, come see where I'm gonna be. Clouds by my side when I ride. Pass me a raw in that melon gelato, let's vibe. Look down on the shit that can't break us. The haters, the takers, the fakers, the shakers, we fly. It ain't nothing less when you rockin' with the best. Real talk, all my pain will have you folding up your chest. They tried to count me out and I ain't saying I'm the best, but if you ain't got no sleep, I'll put your ass to rest. I strive to manifest and still contain my composure. Ready just like a soldier, still blowing on the doja. Stepping real heavy, baby, promise I'ma hold you. I promise I'ma show you everything that I got. Show you a hard body and make your body rock. Go and touch that down so I can take it up a notch. What you shot? I know that I'm usually chill. That's why you feel you can try me if some like what you will. You see, I'm really this way for a reason. Cook you up quick, then sprinkle my shine, just like seasoning. Most of these people be fiending for likes. Approval gon' beat them like Tina did I. What's the hype? I'm floating past Pluto and Mars. Count on me like you counting the stars. You take it too far, but I take it further. I keep me some fire, yeah. It's that purple, just give me the light. I'm floating past Pluto and Mars. Count on me like you counting the stars. You take it too far, but I take it further. I keep me some fire, yeah. It's that purple, just give me the light. And I promise everything gon' be alright. I ain't Bob Marley, but we definitely alike. It's a cool to bend the rules, cause I'm for certain I might. Got more games than the dreaded, and I'm petty as hell. Have you ducking and dodging like you do them bills in the mail? What you prefer? Shit, that sativa be productive as hell. I can get the job done while I'm setting the sail. Throw that in to come my way. Shit, we must be chillin', especially if I'm feeling fried. Moonwalk on the ceiling. What I'm feeling is incredible. I want the flower, you can have that wax and edibles. I'm taking the charge, no case. Roll one and put it to your face. Me and my people spreading love, we ain't hating. Been standing 10 toes since our foot hit the pavement. What you saying? I'm floating past Pluto and Mars. I'm floating past Pluto and Mars. I'm floating past Pluto and Mars.
Hear me? I fucked the name of that up so bad. I'm gonna blame it on the weed though. But that was Pluto and Mars by Sunflower, man. So we'll check her Instagram. It was on floating down. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. So let's get back to the questions for these amazing spoken word artists.
Can I just say something real quick on Sunflower? That's my girl. In the beginning, I said I wear a lot of hats. One of my hats is the second chair, if you will, of Halo City. Wing, 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 if you will, and we produced that song. And Sunflower is on the album that I sent y'all in the group chat. Don't worry about it, y'all. Don't be in our business. We got to do it. Don't worry about it. But the album that I sent you, she's on that album. Okay. As well. Like that's fam. Like Halo City, wing, wing, wing. You know what I'm talking about. So to my surprise, I'm back there backstage, and I said, "Oh, not Pluto. Oh, I know all the lyrics. You know what I mean?" I saw you. That's my girl, but she's a beast out of Pensacola, Florida. She's a mother, and she's a mother, and she's an artist. She's a singer. She's a poet. She's a rapper. Like she rap her ass off. Like big shout out to her. Big shout out to Halo City. We shameless plug right here. We did just release Flighted 3. It's on YouTube. Y'all on YouTube? It's on here. Halo City Flight 3. We released it yesterday for 420. So y'all go listen to the vibe and let us know what your favorite tracks are, what we should have did, what we should have did more of. Whatever you feel, let us know about it and just listen to that. Okay. It's your show. I'm sorry. That's my dog. Okay, I'm so sorry. I've been fucking with
that all day. Like that flight, and I've been on that flight all day. And it's this one particular track. It's a Green Haze. I've been on that bitch been on repeat.
That Pluto and Mars joint was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I was listening to it. Is like, okay, I like that.
Yes. All right, so let's get back to it. We gotta hurry up because Marielle gonna have to get back on the road real quick.
Okay, so I just can't pop the here real quick. So the link for the playlist that she was just talking about, when y'all scan the QR code, there it will be a spot that says Lifted and Gifted. The link will be there, and then there's a link for Thelma's release as well. Okay, bye.
See, that's why I love having Yoshi. Like, Yoshi's amazing, bro. Like at a different level of amazing.
Yoshi, shout out to Yoshi.
All right, so Mario, quick question. Do you think cannabis reveals truth, or do you feel like it basically just removes a filter?
Oh shit. I would have to say it removes a filter. Um, with cannabis and alcohol, it's kind of the same kind of thing, but alcohol kind of just you don't really give a fuck. Cannabis, it still gives that fuck that I give a fuck factor, but it's like, but you need to know this, or this is gonna bother me. You know, like you gonna blow my high if you don't know this shit, man. Like what the fuck? What? Yeah, I think it's a factor.
Sean, do you think no? What's something you've only been able to process while smoking? Like you wouldn't deal with it sober. Oh, these are targeted questions for you. I just want you to know that.
I know you doing me dirty, but no, you're not. When I know that the people that could talk me off a ledge ain't accessible, so I'm like, you know what? Let me and sit back with this because a lot of people are still breathing because of this process. So,
Absolutely.
Allegedly, but you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of you have like a smoking ritual? Like as far as like you have to have certain things set up in a certain space, and or do you just I feel like smoking and just go and you just light up? Like, is there anybody who has a ritual? ACN, you said you do.
No matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, before I spark up, I pray. And the reason why I say I pray is because God put me in a place where I can just separate bullshit from reality, from deep intellectual thoughts to shit that'll have you go swerving and doing something dumb. Like it just put you there. So when
Yes.
you're there, meditate, get that shit right, and attack it how you're supposed to. So that's
I've never heard that before, and for whatever reason, it felt right.
Yes.
Anybody else want to answer that question? Any
like
rituals or anything?
I have to be listening to music when I smoke. I gotta either listen to music or listen to some kind of poetry, but I gotta be listening to something smoking. Like I can't just sit and smoke. Like
right.
I gotta do that before I go work out.
That's one right there too.
I can sit in
Cortisol level.
silence.
You can relax into the workout, be grounded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I work at the gym, and every time people coming through smell like different pounds. Like it smells zesty at every entryway. As soon as they walk in, like, hey, I respect it.
Do you think any of you? Do you think that we'll ever get to the point where cannabis is federally legalized? Like I know right now we have certain states that they say it's legal, and but at any moment a Fed can actually indict, dispensaries and things like that because it's still very much federally illegal. Do you think we'll ever get to the point where it's legal all across the board? And if we do, what effect do you think that would have on the economy that they keep saying that we're struggling with?
I think it will. I think it will, and I think it'll happen when we have a black woman as a president.
Jasmine Crockett.
Dead ass. And the reason why is because I see it'll be used for areas that will improve spiritual, physical, and financial growth. And in many ways, one of the things is going to be the land that is grown on. The people that's used to build, the same people who being kicked out is going to be welcomed back with open arms. Because the shit got to start some way. And once
get orange face out and ice gone, watch the improvement.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into this last round of poetry. Marielle is actually gonna go first this time. Before you get to spitting, Marielle, let everybody know where they can follow your pen and all of that, just in case you got to jump off. That being said, Mike is yours.
I mean, if you want to follow me, you can follow me right there. Cause I don't think you want to follow me unless you're gonna get in the driver's seat and drive some of this shit. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get into this last piece. How many black men end up in jail for a petty crime? Doing time in the penitentiary for something just as little as smoking weed. I mean, not even selling, but doing something that's for them considered healing. I mean, he might be stressing, but not into drinking or doing harder things, but it seems like the system is against you and me. Imagine being placed in a cell with murderers and people that commit DV, and all you did was have less of an ounce of gram of weed. Yeah, they hit you with the third degree, like you had coke, heroin, or PCP, a felony. Like, America, what are you doing? See, I'm out here trying to make an honest living, paying bills and child raising, but y'all trying to take that away from me. So you're saying that it's okay to sell it to me, just to charge me with a felony? America, can you define liberty? Like the state of being free from oppressive restrictions, imprisonment, and arbitrary control of authority. It seems like life is already stressful. Not sure if y'all are seeing my struggle, but when I seek a relief, why or within my belief, I'm the one that gets in trouble because I smoke it. So I'm a criminal. Now my stress levels just double. First time ever feeling in the coldness of handcuffs, locked away like it was a cocaine bust. When would it be enough? Injustice. I know for some reason it's illegal. It's illegal to smoke cannabis in some states, but what will it take for y'all to realize that this ain't the old days? Now I gotta miss my kids' birthdays, my daughter's graduations over a plant that hasn't harmed no one. I mean, sometimes it could be good for fun and other medical problems, but y'all making it a problem. Now we got a problem in the land of the free. Yeah, y'all not even hearing the national anthem. But now I'm an inmate 7447, fingerprints in the system, life ruined, all because I had less of a gram of weed in a vape pen. So I guess this is how my life is going to end. But then they say this is what life is like being an American.
All right, hear me out. I know this is gonna sound wild, but what if the fruit Eve bit wasn't fruit at all? I mean, people say it was an apple, but really think about it. An apple never opened anybody's eyes or made them question existence, never made you look at your own hand and be like, yo, I got fingerprints. But for the sake of the story, we'll call it an apple, but I'm starting to think it might have been something else. Something that burns slow and whispered wisdom in each inhale, making your lungs heavy, but your mind light. They said her eyes were open, but fruit don't do that. Fruit don't have you asking why love feels like sin or why God made desire taste so holy. Nah, that sounds like a different type of vegetation. Picture it. Eve in the garden, sunlight soft on her skin, serpent coil closed, voice all calm but curious, and said, hey, you ever wonder why he plant a tree and tell you not to touch it? Maybe the lesson ain't in the rule. It's in what you'll learn if you break it. Now, I'm not sure if that will be considered temptation or interpretation, but what I do know is that the scent of curiosity was floating right under her nose. So she hit that bush, coughed once, twice, and suddenly she seen everything from the inside out. Good, evil, truth, flesh, everything. The colors got louder, the silence started speaking, and she realized paradise was more than a place. It was a perception. That's real enlightenment. The kind of realization that makes heaven feels a little bit smaller and freedom feel like a flame. And You know I'm not the first to bring up a burning bush, right? I believe it was mentioned before that Moses had one too, so that maybe God been speaking in divine sessions this whole time. Same smoke, different sermon. The bush been burning, but man just learned how to roll it. Maybe Eve ain't far from grace. Maybe she rose into awareness and passed the blunt of consciousness and said, "Here, Adam, take a hit of knowing." And God ain't mad. He just knew that once we tasted peace, we start praying for permission. But I digress. I'm just sitting here high off theory and imagination, thinking how a fruit could never do that. But a certain plant can open portals, grow galaxies in your chest, and teach the language of silence. And maybe those clouds Moses spoke through was just holy smoke lingering from a garden, a residue of revelation where sin and serenity first kissed. But don't get upset. It's just a theory. I'm just passing the time, smoking a blunt. In peace.
So I sat down to write a poem. Pen clicked, thoughts turned on, Jane is present, the music is flowing, and my pages are blank. I have nothing to write about, but way too much to say, and so I am scrambling. My thoughts are now scattered pieces playing hopscotch on my brain, and I'm trying my hardest to retain at least one. And that one has got to be perfect. It has to be worth it. A gem from a wordsmith. Vocabulary at recess. Metaphors on the jungle gym. Similes on the swing set. See, I was trying to write some hot shit. Some I can't even spit if 5-0 is on the block shit with knowledge pouring out the cockpit, mile high shit, elevation at its finest, and I'm the pilot, something with benefits, a 401k for your head and chest, an elixir to brokenness, an antibiotic for your scars that will pull breaths out of chest and fill them up again, that will restore your emptiness, that will quench your thirst, that leave you craving another swig, something that will refresh your spirit, that's third eye coherent, that'll bring you spiritual awareness, something dope, that'll bring you hope and help you cope. I'm sorry. Something dope that'll bring you hope, that'll help you cope, that'll break your chains and cut your rope, something that's free, something that's Red Bull and gives you wings, that's fly shit. And I certainly want some of that, and something that speaks to mind, body, and soul, something biblical, something that you need in your life to make it through. And for some reason, every time I put pen to tree or thumb to keys, my words never seem to have enough seasoning, but I have all this food for thoughts, and these words are your favorite recipe, so I got to deliver. 5-star meals on a diamond-encrusted platter. See, I'm Michelin strong. I serve 3 stars wrapped up in every poem. I got power on my tongue. I'm ghost mushing niggas. Legacy left in my offspring. Even my babies pull triggers. I'm moving weight from the roof. I'm distributing these vocals. I nicknamed them Truth. That's a sidebar. I'm serving these niggas the blues like Tommy's car. Poetry's my first love like Angela, and I'll be damned if she dies because I couldn't step up. With purpose comes pressure, and this diamond was designed to shine and make impressions, change lives and bless the masses. Choice was never mine, only acceptance.
Caress you up and down your long shaft, softening you tenderly, squeezing gently, preparing you to enter me, emptying you of your fermented dried leaves, spilling the enemy so seductively, licking the sides just like I discovered a gold mine, repeating all sides, readily prepare you for you to be shared, to fill me with the bud of love. Blue dream, a euphoric your love, have you all fled up and tingling, sprinkling me herbally, spreading me, tightening, wrapping your luscious lips around your foes so you can hold, round and round, perfectly rolled a vision of perfection. Lay down after all the physical action, stiff like a granite erection, drying that pearl that my tongue twirls satisfyingly. Lightning with my fave, big black bit. A strike, 2 harsh strokes, inhale deeply. As the ganja sweetly sweep me off my feet, so I inhale briefly. Repeats the rope, and now that's how a queen tokes.
I wonder what I taste like as I squeeze through the essence of your nasal passage, and you release clouds of me. I wonder what it feels like when people make songs of me and sing in times. No woman, no cry dancing in the background. You call out Molly as Bob holds me closer than nuns in Bible verses. You ask God to hear me. I wonder what it feels like to have my being trichoned into the very essence of your skin, digging into the palms, into the wrists, into your blood, into your organisms. I wonder what it feels like when you infuse me in every part of your life, afraid to still acknowledge that I am the main one that keeps you going. Taste me, love me, cherish me, become mine, and you're whole. I wonder what it feels like, again, just for you, to say my name. Can I bust? Now enjoy my seed. Home.
Mother's days, sometimes full of hell days, sometimes eyes full of glaze days, sometimes your mind just split in 2 ways days. So busy, no emotional affection, gotta smoke some haze days. Contemplating keeping up with the Joneses like it's the new craze kind of days. No one understands, sister. I see you. The weight of the world on your back, taking care of self is where you lack. Mind 1,000 steps ahead, pre-planning for emergencies, moving around that bread. Pay a little here, move a little here, tuck this right there. There's a war on our babies, little girls developing quickly, posing as ladies. Lives of our sons taken by incarceration and guns. I applaud you, sister, for keeping him home a little longer for the purpose of making sure he's physically and mentally stronger. I applaud you, sister, for keeping her closer than most. She's worth more than a name on a list for them to brag and boast, giving them the balance of love and correction, no matter the events of your days. Contemplating keeping up with the Joneses like it's the new craze kind of days. So busy, no emotional affection, gotta smoke some haze kind of days. So busy, no emotional affection. Gotta smoke that haze 2 times kind of days. Sometimes your mind just split in 2 ways kind of days. Sometimes eyes full of glaze kind of days. Sometimes full of hell days. The mother days. Home.
Man, let's get on to everybody back on up here before we can get up out of here. Oh man, so that was a dope. This was a dope show. This was fun. And I'm higher than a giraffe's ass. So that just makes everything so much better. So we're gonna start with you, Miss K. Marie. Please let everybody know where they can follow your pen. If you have anything coming up, anything you want to promote, this is your time for your spotlight. Go.
That's crazy because I took that other time, and that's crazy. I appreciate you for both of the times, so I wanted to say that, and all the time was for everybody. No, peace, love, light, blessings. If you want to follow me You can find me on Instagram and on Facebook at K Marie Poetess. Kmarie, like that. Poetess. Like I said, Halo City, wing, wing, wing. Halo City on Facebook. Wings, the letter N. Halos on Instagram. I got a little TikTok. It's me, K Marie. Okay, hello, somebody. I do take pictures. K Marie Photography Fan to get me on all the platforms that I'm on. Type that in. I come right on up. And of course, I have to shout out a podcast that I'm a part of, which right now we just do semi-annual or annual things, but the get together is always something worth doing, and we always have something in the form of gems to give out, and people are truly blessed when we do those lives and those recordings for that. And so you can follow Please Say the LLC on all the things. And like I said, Flighted 3, let me know about it, huh? Flighted 3, you can go and follow it on here. We love that. Girl, you know what I'm talking about? Blessings to you now. Okay, now. I make waist beads, all that. I do alignment. I'm a doula. I'm a master Reiki practitioner, all that stuff. Y'all done asked me all of that. Get with me. You'll find out all the things. Fam Bougie, shout out to y'all. Okay, I'm out. Okay, all right. I'm done. I'm sorry. I play all day. I'm so sorry.
Man. All right, the seductive sensualist. What you got going? What you promoting? What is?
Peace and blessings and peace. You can follow me on Facebook on the web Thambra, Ko-fi, and TikTok under the Seductive Sensualist. Facebook and every other platform for my CD, Devour You. Amazon for everything else, including my books, including my comics. And like I said, several singles. Anywho, my freshly is Write Me Raw, which is a mental health journal.
All right, Shinobi. He's no longer there. Asian.
What's up, y'all? So, I ain't doing shit right now.
You a lying ass. You a lying ass. Why you lying, bro?
Trash.
All right, so I'm working on this film right now called The Auction, which will be starting up in the end of May, right around the same time with the Honey Drip meetup, which is the 28th to the 31st. So the blessed that I'm missing that is the fact that we got this show going on with these dope individuals who is in the Honey Drippers, who've been on the panel tonight, who are in the comments, who are doing all this shit. I'm gonna be in the other area doing my shit, and then I'm gonna meet them back up. We're gonna set it up on fire, and they got another meetup coming up soon. So I might not be able to make this Sensual Saturday, but I'm gonna make the next one and the one after that if I can. You know what I mean? And K Marie, can you please inbox me? I had a question for you. I couldn't get in touch with you. All right. I'm done. I appreciate you.
Nigga, this ain't that on this.
It's this for me. I told you I ain't doing shit.
It's sunshine. So tell everybody where they can follow you.
Well, you can find me on TikTok as Shine Marley. You can find me on Instagram as Queen Shine. That's QUEE, the 8 HINE. My writer's page on Facebook is Sunshine, spelled just like how you see here. Vibrations, and my podcast is Friday night 7 p.m. on YouTube on my personal page, Sunshine, spelled the same way, 790 on YouTube, and also on Blast Media Network.
On behalf of PenTellectual Conversations, I want to say thank you all for finding the time to accept the invitation to be part of the Lifted and Gifted Cypher. Oh man, all of y'all are simply amazing, bro. Y'all dope. All right, so we'll go ahead and bring y'all off the stage real quick, and it's time for that old mic drop. Oh man. One more time, shout out to all the poets who participated tonight, man. All of those, the followers, reviews, I appreciate that. Happy 420 continuation, but it's 420 for me, 365. So before we get up out of here, man, I just want to say something real quick. Life ain't always gonna feel like, you in a good rotation. Sometimes it's dry and stressful, and sometimes it feels like you're the only one holding it all together, but that don't mean you stop. If you ever roll something before, you already know it's not gonna always be perfect. Like, you might spill a little bit, mess it up, gotta start over. That don't mean you ball that shit up and throw it away. You start over. You take your time. Same thing with you, man. You don't gotta have everything figured out right now. You don't have to be at your highest point every single day. Only thing you do is just don't quit on yourself. Keep putting yourself together piece by piece. Find your rhythm. And when you get your moment to breathe, enjoy it. Don't rush it. It's the little moments, man. That's what keeps you going. So whatever you're working on, whatever you building, whatever you healing from, stay with it because it's a lot closer than what you think. This is Paul Cram, the poet, reminding you that dope poetry, deep dialogue, and unapologetically real energy will always reside here at PenTellectual Conversations. And with that being said, we out!
Thank you for vibing with us. We hope tonight's conversation inspired a creative spark in you. So go out and show the world who you really are. And we'll see you next time on PenTellectual Conversations.